currently at the Fisher Plaza. Of all of the things I packed, I forgot our rain gear. It is raining, and we're about to go out into it. I've actually never camped Seattle before, so this is going to be really interesting. Okay, so we're standing at the corner of Queen Anne, Harrison. We're right on the other side of the Space Needle, and after doing a little homework on Google, we're going to actually cut back across through the Space Needle complex, and I think I found the perfect place to camp, so let's go find it. So it's probably close to midnight, and I'm right next to the Key Arena. That's all the lights you see there. And here we have the fountain, which you cannot see very well because it is nighttime. And then over here, of course, right up here, we have the full moon and the Space Needle through the trees. And this road that leads directly away from Key Arena. I did see the police on it, and I don't know how well they actually patrol the ground. And I'm sure lots of those people have thought about sleeping where I'm about to. So I don't know, we might get woken up in the middle of the night by the cops. It's definitely going to rain on us. I just checked the weather, so it's going to be rough, but we'll make it. I know it's kind of hard to see from here, but this is the spot. I'm standing in it. We're behind these bushes here, right next to this pathway. So hopefully nobody comes back here. But this is definitely probably not the best spot to be in for more than one night, but that's all I need to be here for. So the first step in setting up tonight, since I know it's going to rain, I'm going to show you with the flashlight, is to set up this tarp right here. So after laying down my tarp, I've put down my air mattress, and next to that is my sleeping bag and the rest of my gear, and I will just fold the tarp over me like a burrito. Okay, and as you can see, there it is with the tarp folded over. And my dog's even already snug as a bug in the sleeping bag, so. Well, I wasn't in that spot for more than an hour or two, and sure enough, the police found me, woke me up. So now we're walking the streets of Seattle, very late at night, very tired, and not quite sure where we're going to go. So let's go figure it out, man. So here we are, right back where we started at Fisher Plaza. The only other place I know to go would be Ballard, but I just checked, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I don't think I'm catching any buses tonight. So I just met two very interesting fellows who also have a backpack and are here for the festival. And they advised me that I might be able to find a place to sleep by the waterfront. I think it's very interesting to say that walking around at 3 o'clock in the morning in this part of Seattle, there are easily 4 times as many police vehicles driving around as there are civilian vehicles. So this entire part of Seattle is probably one of the worst places to try to urban camp. We just happened to run into a good friend here, David. How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you again.
Good to see you, bro.
Yeah.
God's treating you well because now you have a new friend to carry your shit.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So I need help putting my shit on.
Right, man.
And my shit's in the trunk.
Your shit's in the trunk, okay.
Where your shit should be.
Oh.
You see, wherever you need to go tonight, God has just filled that car up for you. To keep us warm. Because see, when God does it right.
Right.
Apparently this young man needed some rest. So you need to witness to this, that he's taking rest in God's car. And apparently, for some fucking reason, God has given me a sledgehammer to go play at Hemp Fest.
That was incredibly strange. I met David the first time I came to Hemp Fest. But he is also up at what has got to be 4 o'clock in the morning now, along with me, in the middle of Seattle, and he says he's just going to drive his car around all night. I'm more than welcome to get in the car and sleep while he drives around all night. And I for some reason, just didn't really feel comfortable with that. I just walked past a whole lot of people who were sleeping on the sidewalk, and there was even a tent pitched on the sidewalk. You know, after some consideration, I think I am going to go back over by where those kids are. It's there. It's right now, and I want to lay down. I want to go to sleep. So my friend has set up his camp, which consists of mostly towels laid out all over the sidewalk. And I've set up my camp right here. I know it's hard to see. We'll turn on the light for just a second. There's my sleeping bag, my backpack, and the tarp, which I'll hold over like the burrito like we did earlier. But we're going to be pretty much right out in the open next to the running people statue. Good morning and welcome to the inside of my makeshift shelter for the evening. This is what it's like to be inside of a tarp wrapped around you like a burrito. It's my little view of the city. And as you can see here, I've turned the bottom flap up to keep the water out. I might get up and join reality in a little while. I'm going to go back to sleep for a little while. Good morning. It's about 8:30, and it's been raining on us for probably the last 3 or 4 hours. And the sleeping bag got pretty wet, but I stayed dry, so that's pretty good. It's not raining too hard anyway. I probably had to listen to about four or five different trains go by last night, very loud. One of them decided to blow its horn right there. Right now the only free water source I know of is this drinking fountain, which happens to be right across the way from the Key Arena. So unless I want to buy bottles of water, I have to hike all the way here. And this drinking fountain just happens to be next to the city center fountain, right underneath the gold Space Needle. Well, we just had breakfast, and I'm boiling some water for some coffee, and hanging out with some good company over here at Patrick's Palace.
You doing a video?
Yeah, man, I do a video blog. I'm gonna put you on YouTube if that's okay with you.
Hi, hello. I'm at Hemp Fest.
All right, man.
Talking with my cool neighbors, hanging out.
Right on, man.
Being cool.
I guess we can call this camper's block right here.
Yeah.
It's still a little early and not everybody's shown up yet, so the crowd's a little thin, but we are in Hemp Fest, and lo and behold, we did run into our good friend David again, who is giving us a very special guided tour
It gave me a shitty taste in my mouth.
of
I'd take it off.
Hemp Fest.
Rub this thing up, crack me up a tube, I'll be rocking in the room, keep just rolling.
Well, yep, this is the spot. I'm not even gonna say how much I've made so far, and it's not even 420 yet. So, doing pretty good. Look at all these people. I'm whipping them out as fast as I can, but people are buying them up faster than I can make them, that's for sure. So we finished with Hemp Fest, and we're leaving right now, along with the rest of the masses. Did very well, I think, considering I was only here for one day. Now begins the next step, getting the ride share. So we're going to head to the coffee shop and look up ride shares. So I'm actually back at the same place that Cyrus and I stayed last night. I met a girl named Sky, who actually is missing her leg from the knee down from a train hopping accident. But nevertheless, her left foot is still good enough for driving, and she has said that she is willing to take me down to Portland for a little bit of gas money. So I don't think I have to look on Craigslist for rideshare. I think this will work out. We're just eating up time now. I'm gonna go to bed. I made the same camp, if you need to know. I did the same thing. It's nice just to repeat it last night. So I have a very interesting predicament. Something interesting just kicked in, and if you can hear that, that is the sound of a sprinkler system that just popped on, and that is the sprinkler head you are looking at that is spraying water at night. We did set up to be rainproof, and I think we're gonna just go ahead and try to play fair game with it. So I think what we're gonna do is just go ahead and try to survive the sprinklers. Yeah, so if the sprinklers come on right here, we're gonna try to be rainproof, and I'll try to capture it on film if it happens. So let's see. Okay, I was absolutely right about the sprinkler control system coming on. It is right here, right now, on us, this very moment. We're gonna find out if I'm sprinkler proof or not. I think the sprinkler assault is over. And I have to say that I did get a little wet. I'm a little wet right here. A good chunk of the sleeping bag is wet. My feet are wet. My knees are wet. Water got inside. But that was intense, man. That was a good half hour of sprinkler time. That was like a heavy downpour. That was equivalent to a heavy downpour. And we fared rather well. I think we're still dry enough that we could probably get through and have a decent night's sleep. So I'll let you know in the morning. That sound is exactly what woke me up this morning. That, the fact that I'm very, very, very damp and very moist, and all thanks to the sprinkler system. It didn't even rain last night. Anyway, it's like 6:30 in the morning, but the sun's up, so I guess I'm gonna get up, try to go get some food.